Tribe. I'm Vivian Camille, and today we're talking about adjusting your training plan to fit a busy lifestyle, to make sure that you're actually living life, and so you don't miss any of the opportunities life throws at you. Yesterday I went skiing. It was so much fun. But I'm not gonna lie, I definitely considered not skiing because I was like, well, number one, I could get hurt. Number two, how am I supposed to get my long run in? But I figured this is a problem that other people have too, and so I wanted to make a video because I do not like to miss out on life, especially fun opportunities like skiing and surfing and scuba diving and things like that. So when life throws fun opportunities or just crap at you, I wanted to explain how I rearrange my training schedule so that I can still maintain the fitness that I have and also enjoy the opportunities I have with friends, family, work, whatever it may be. So since I skied yesterday, I missed a 15-mile run, and today I was supposed to do 8. So this morning I'm doing 15, and tonight I'll do 5, and then I'll just factor in all the skiing I did yesterday.
First time I saw you, I knew all the time. It was something in the air that night, and in the way you looked at me.
Okay, so I'm about to go on my second run of the day. I have already done 15. I've got to do another 5 today, just to even out my training for the week. Ideally, you don't want to break up your long runs, and ideally you want them to be back to back, especially when you're training for 100K. That's really essential in getting time on your feet that's just tired leg, tired feet, tired joints, to like simulate what it's going to be like come race day. However, sometimes it's not possible and you do have to break it up. I would suggest that if you are going to rearrange your schedule, what you're going to want to do, and what I do, is I do my very best to rearrange the runs that are shorter. So like an 8-mile run, I move the 6-mile run to that same day and do that. If you are going to break up your long run, I would suggest doing something very physical after. Again, you just want to create some sort of environment that's going to exhaust you again and again. Think about your race, think about what's going to happen, think about how tired you're going to be come mile 45 or 50, and what you're going to need to do mentally to overcome that.
I get nervous when you get close and my heart fills up with butterflies, and then you leave me speechless. My world turned upside down.
I'm burping up papaya. That's the thing about back to back. Ugh, you have to eat in your day. You have to time it right. And you end up running and eating and running and eating and running. If you are going to be cross training throughout the week, you need to factor that into your training plan. I usually end up doing some sort of strength training twice a week. I put my strength training on my calendar and in my training plan, usually at on a Tuesday when I'm doing like an easy 8 or 6 recovery run, and then sometimes even like on a Thursday or something when I've done a long run that's been pretty slow, just because that allows adequate time to kind of heal. And I never do anything super hardcore. I'm not maxing out. I usually just try to do some sort of arms, abs, and maybe a couple squat sort of exercises. The other side of cross training are things like hiking, biking, skiing, and things of the sort that you're on your legs, and those things need to be factored into your training. So it's smart to reduce your mileage a little bit. This week I factored in the skiing, and we skied for maybe 5 hours. So that, in my opinion, based on the heart rate that I maintained, the rigor, and just the fatigue that I felt on my legs, I chalked that up to about a 4-mile run. I feel comfortable taking those 4 miles off my week because I don't feel like I lose any fitness from that. At the end of the day, the activities that you do is stress on your body, whether that's part of your training plan or outside of your training plan. So the goal of a training plan is to put stress on your body, but you have to factor in the outside stress on your body as well, so that you don't run the risk of overtraining. The simplest way to watch for overtraining is to pay attention to your resting heart rate. As you train, your fitness should get better and better, and your heart rate should be lower and lower, or at least maintaining the same heart rate, resting heart rate, day after day. However, if it starts to increase over a couple of days or even a couple of weeks, that's a good sign that you are overtraining or that you're potentially going to be sick. The way I monitor mine is with my watch. I go to Garmin Connect periodically and see what my little chart is to see if my heart rate is increasing, decreasing, what have you. If you don't have a watch or a heart rate monitor, then you can easily wake up in the morning and do it by hand. All right, that's all I've got for this week. 63-mile week in the books, more or less with that skiing. Always remember that part of your training plan is your recovery plan. Make sure that you're getting enough rest so that your training and all the hard work, the stress that you're putting on your body is actually effective. Yep, that's all I got. So thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Please subscribe to the channel and like this video. I post a new video every week. I will see you next week, and happy trails. Any further. My legs are sore. Let's keep going up.
0.12 down.
So, all right. Do I look like a table?
Yeah.
Holy crap, that's 15 pounds! Usually I do like 5. Why did I bring the 15 over? That was a bad idea.